Right then, so car's on its side, obviously, and what I need to do is, that's going to be my rearmost part of my subframe, not bad, the main tub. So my roll cage will be there, going up. My engine's going to start about here, so I need to get rid of this. Now, what I'm thinking, and I'm only thinking out loud here, I've got these points here where my subframe used to be. These chassis rails are gonna go in place of a box section or tubular frame, but for the time being, just to keep everything square, if I put some box section between those points there, that'll keep them square, so chassis won't twist. If I put some bar on these points here, where fuel tank used to connect to, that'll give me a straight bar, which I'll be able to measure off it, because that's that, and I'm fairly sure Toyota wouldn't have got that wrong. But what I'm thinking, if I extend my chassis rails to here, so my chassis rails will continue, and then if I put a cross member across, welded onto my main frame, just before where I'm going to chop it, in favour of a box section, tubular back end, whatever, if I've got a cross member here, at chassis rail level, then that'll give me something, A, to mount me, or to start my engine mounts, but also my main frame that comes off at roll cage, I'll be able to join that up and it'll be solid as fuck. And it'll also give me something to mount my flat floor to. Sounds feasible. Today I'm going to give this this stuff a go. I'm just going to do a test patch. Vactan rust converter. So I'm just going to, instructions say, remove loose rust. So, I know I've been going about this, but I'm just going to do a test patch. So give it a little doofer, and then we'll see how it looks. So what it says is wire brush off and apply with a brush or spray. Well, I haven't got a spray thing, so it'll have to a brush. Just rub it down. So, Vactan. I've had it a while. I don't know if it's got sell by date. But it's like fucking Pepto-Bismol. Okay, see what it does. Patch test. You might not have seen that because I wasn't looking. Patch test. 40 microns thick. Something like that. Right, see what that does. Give it a couple of days, and I've not even read how long you have to leave it, but I'll get a couple of days and then we'll have another go. And a few days later, fuck knows if it's done out, but looks alright. So I've not filmed all this because you really don't want to see somebody just going out that way, a wire brush and Vactan. But that's, I mean, there's still stuff to do on it, but it's mainly wire brushed, bits that need wire brushing, and then Vactan, which is the rust converter. I mean, a lot of it doesn't need rust converting, but I've just painted it on just to mainly to stop moisture and get it ready for stone chip. So next time, or next minute, or next 2 minutes in this video, I'm guessing you'll be seeing me stone chipping. Yeah, so basically, mate, absolute garbage, shit, TikTok shop, fucking microphone packed up. But model of this story is, give it a good blow off with compressor, get a load of brake cleaner or contact cleaner or whatever, spray it all on to get any grease off, get it wiped down, and I don't know what I was saying to you, probably just talking a lot of shite, and Bob's your diddler really, give it another bit of a, yeah, give it a wire brush. Seems to be what's happening. So this bit, I can't even remember if my mic were working, but if it were, then you probably wouldn't want to hear what I was saying it, because it was just been talking shite. But basically, I got some white stone chip because the car's going to be white, and started giving it what for, a couple of coats here and there, and I'd only masked it up just to give me a line so I knew where I were up to, but yeah, that's a bit, pretty much it. Right then, hopefully this works, because obviously the sound was off for the last one for whatever reason, which escapes me, but this is all coated now. I needed another couple of tins, got a couple, they'd sold out of white amber, so I've had to get black. So anyway. That's not fucking offending me at all. Well, I've got to say, this is unbelievably good now it's dried. Absolute Bobby Dazzler this is. There's my little patch that I had to do. That's fucking solid as a fucking rock. Yeah. I'm well happy with that. Right, let's get this jig made and get it onto its belly. Well, we're starting to take a bit of shape now. Racking's started to go up. Got new tool, got my tools bolted on. Still a bit of shit all over there, but car's rolling. Yeah, rolled a bit tight. So now underneath's done. Or underneath the main tub. I've had a bit of a change of direction. So basically what I wanted to do was put the 4.2 litre V8 in, which would have started about here, just behind the seats, come back to about here, and then gearbox stuck on the end. Now, goal were about 1,000 kilos and 450 brake horse, but I've been offered a VR6 engine, 2.8 24 valve, and I think that's the way to go. Basically I can still hit my 400 horsepower fairly easily, but the engine itself is 50 odd 60 kilos lighter than the 4.2 V8. The gearbox is really light if I mount it transverse. Now there's no reason I wanted to put it long ways is so engine were as far forward as possible, but the VR6 sits about here transverse, so everything's in front of, well, everything's in front of wheels, but also gearbox is in line, so weight distribution's actually better than the 4.2. The only thing that sits off at back is the turbo, which in a front wheel drive car sits against bulkhead, which is quite difficult to get to. But in here, it all sits at back. This gets chopped out, so I can work on it from this side, and then I just build a fireproof cover. I'm still looking at suspension. I think I'm going to keep these chassis rails, but I still want a double wishbone it. I'm looking at Audi R8 stuff at the moment. We'll see what happens there. Front, again, I want a double wishbone it. Hopefully keep the chassis rails, but possibly more along lines of Caterham, Westfield type of suspension. I'd like to use Audi hubs if I can. So again, the R8 ones lend themselves, it's either Audi R8 or Lamborghini Huracan, lend themselves to what I want to do. But it's fucking, they're a bit expensive out there. It's even setting down ones are quite expensive, so we might go Caterham route, I don't know. We might, if we go 4 stud, 4x100 PCD wheels, then I'll have to get some, well, I'm saying I'll have to get some drive shaft metal. I probably will, because Zarowski Motorsport do the conversion kit, but I want to go a bit wider. I want wider track. But he does make drive shafts up, so I might have to get him to mix it up. We'll see what happens, but it's just, this VR6 engine's fucking cheap, and it's 82,000 miles on it, and it came out of a good runner. It was actually bought to do a caddy conversion, but kid's lost his unit, and he's back on 15th, and he's got to clear it. So can I aim for 400 brake horse and 750 kilos? Worth a shot.